All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is our first ever live stream from YouTube. So make sure everything's working right here. Give me a quick second. This is crazy. This is crazy. Got to make sure the webcam's on. For some reason, the webcam's not showing up. Let me get this webcam dialed in. Give me a sec. Boom! There it is. There it is. Let's get this stuff looking great here. We're moving. We got our file closed. It's a mess in here, yo. It's a disaster. There we go. All right. Sweet. It says connect streaming software to go live, but I'm pretty sure we are live, which I imagine. So if you are new to this channel or YouTube channel, Twitch, whatever, thank you for coming and checking this out. So we're going to be going over a little bit of a post-race discussion looking at the playoffs and the landscape for NASCAR now that we're on our desktop. We did a live chat half an hour ago, actually, and we kind of went over some post-race thoughts, but at least now we have the desktop in front of us so we can organize our thoughts a little better and kind of lay out and look at schematically where the playoff standings are on a desktop and see what we think for the playoff outlook for the rest of the year. So give me a sec here. NASCAR playoff standings. Pull the microphone in a little bit. There we go. Wow. Truex has taken the standings lead. So we've got Gibbs today squeezing his way in at the end. The end of the day, Gibbs squeezed his way in above Suarez. McDowell right below that. They're all right within each other here. The Dinger also, there's a lot of road courses left. This is going to be a lot of challenging things to watch here as the season ends. Bubba Wallace, he's probably struggling. I mean, he's struggling a little bit more on the road courses. So I think it's anyone's ball game right now between these guys right here. We got Wallace, Gibbs, Suarez, McDowell, Allmendinger, and Bowman all having a shot to make playoffs by the end of the year. Allmendinger, I would say, is, in my opinion, least likely. Most likely, we're probably going to say Bowman. I'd say Bowman has the best shot, and Suarez. Gibbs has been super consistent, though, so I don't know. It's tough. One guy I see getting booted out of this might be Brad. Actually, geez. He's got over 100 points than the other guys here. Man, Brad's been way more consistent than I thought. I think he'll be pointing his way in just fine the way it looks, huh? Good for him. For some reason, YouTube doesn't say I'm live. But we should be. I wish I knew. Should I grab my cellular device real quick and take a sneak peek shot and see if we are? All right. Let's check this out. We're gonna check it out quick and see if we're actually live. One sec. Yep, we are. Wicked awesome. All right, so let's recap briefly and then kind of look at the tracks for the rest of the season. Look at the NASCAR race schedule here. I love how, if you guys haven't seen this, NASCAR has a beautiful like layout for who wins each race by putting in pictures of each driver. You can go check out all the races. Tickets are available right at the top when you go to their website. So I do like the way they lay out their website, but boy, do we have some gripes with the decision making when it comes to races. So let's see here. Keep scrolling down. We have got how many races left before playoffs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 races left. Atlanta Motor Speedway, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Pocono, Richmond, Michigan, Indianapolis, Watkins Glen, Daytona. So we've got a super speedway, 2 road courses, another super speedway, and in between that, we've got 4. We've got New Hampshire, Pocono, Richmond, and Michigan. So 4 of these are probably going to be what decides who makes the playoffs, in my opinion, because right now the playoff drivers are all pretty consistent on road courses. Can one of those guys scrape up a win is the question. Let's look and see who the Atlanta winner was last year. Or they raced Atlanta already this year, didn't they? Logano won. Logano, Brad, Bell, LaJoy, Reddick, Hamlin. Interesting. Starting to remember this race. I do have ads disabled. I have an ad block and it's actually disabled for this website. Okay. We've got, man, all right. Let's see what else we got here. New Hampshire. Wonder if it lets us go back into 2022. Perfect, right here. We're going to scroll down. Denny won Richmond last year. And there should be another Richmond race down further. And Reddick won the road course. Harvick won Richmond. Oh man, I forgot about that. Do you guys remember Harvick winning at Richmond? Jeez. Dylan won at Daytona. No shit. So we've got Richmond. Oh, I wish I could remember. What are the other races? Richmond. We've got the Glen. Larson won there last year. Dell had some trouble at the end last year. I forgot about that. Gosh. I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's what I thought. I thought I remembered Elliott winning at Atlanta last year. I think Elliott's best chance at winning is at Atlanta again this year. I don't know if he can whip off a road course win or not. It's hard to say. I think his best shot might be Atlanta. I don't know if Joey wins another race this year before the playoffs. Let's see here and look back at the standings. I don't think any of these guys are capable of winning in, except for at Daytona or Atlanta. So it should be an interesting little shootout. I mean, it's just going to come down to who can consistently come top 10 on the road courses and who can perform at the super speedways without DNFing. If you can make it through the super speedways without DNFing, you'll be solid. So with that, whoa, we're going to call it a day.